Welcome to the podcast or the YouTube channel, wherever you're watching. So this episode was literally just downloaded or channeled, or I got a thought, whatever your thought belief is, a moment ago. And I really wanted to share and talk about it because it felt important, really important, actually. So those of you new to human design, I'm going to, the way this podcast and YouTube channel is going at present, because I have an undefined G center, which is I have a very fluid sense of direction. So I don't know where I'm going to go next. I just go where I feel drawn to, where I feel inspired and passionate. So at present in my journey of life and business, I am really starting to work with, it's been over the last 2 years, but more and more soulpreneurs, spiritual soulpreneurs, creatives, helping them with human design coaching, expression of self in the world and business without the mindset beliefs. And I saw there's a trend on Reels and Instagram of testimonials, social proof. And as business owners, we get this all the time: get the social proof, get the social proof. And I found myself sometimes going, oh gosh, I forgot to ask them for a testimonial. I should have. And in my book, Overwhelmed, Another Word You Give Your Power Away To, when I say the shoulds, I look at it, should I? And I sat there and I pondered, because I love pondering. I've got a defined ajna. And so with the Divine Ajna Center in human design, this is, my thoughts are important. So I'm here to have a certain way of thinking and to find patterns and really go into things, ponder, contemplate. And then I've got channel 1156 going from my Ajna Center, the thought center, to the throat, which is your self-expression, what you're here to express. So I've done the work around this because it's very triggering when you learn that you're designed to share your ideas, because there are shadows there. What are people going to think? Who am I to share my ideas? Who do I think I am? I'm too much. I can't, all that mind chatter. And I've just had the most beautiful coaching set. I was coaching somebody, and when we feel like this, when we don't live aligned, when we let the mind bypass our beautiful design and superpowers, if you believe in human design, to me, it's been just one of the best things I've ever looked at. When we let the mind take us away from our design, it's not fair on ourselves or everyone around us or the collective. My belief of human design and the quantum field and the universe and us humans in the 3D world is that we're also beautifully unique. We can all teach somebody something. We can all learn something off somebody. We're meant to live as us. As we go through life, holding this mask, this facade of not being yourself is exhausting. And when you get to learn your human design, you fall in love with yourself. You see yourself. And it's like, it's one of the best things that I've ever done in my life. Reading someone's chart brings me to tears sometimes, and seeing that acceptance of self. That, I'm going way off topic here, but that deep acceptance of self, when we fought all our lives trying to fit in. That's my sacral going, such good stuff. Anyway, I've gone off. Where was I? I'm just here to share my thoughts. Right. But yeah, we can think that it's too much and that we shouldn't do it, basically. I also want to introduce the concept of internal and external validation. I think I have done a podcast episode on this, but internal validation is where you're like, do you know what? I rock. I've got this. I know I'm good at this. And you don't need anyone to validate you. And external validation is where you don't feel sure. And so I either see that as self-worth issues, so not believing in yourself, not trusting yourself because of how life and conditioning has got you, or you're not skilled. You don't quite know. You're like, I'm not sure if I've got this. And that's when we're learning, we have to be in that transitionary phase to learn, to get to the next stage. So yeah, internal, external validation. I really love working with people who are internally validated. I'm internally validated. My husband quite often says, I'd love your confidence. So this confidence, it comes from knowing that I'm good at certain things and I know what I'm not good at. So I can say, not the best singer. Well, I love singing. I love doing mantra. However, doesn't sound great. I'm going to own it. Doesn't sound great. I am I was going to swear, I'm not very good at parking my car. I get flustered. I'm the one who will go in and out so many times. I've tried. It stresses me out a bit because I'm that bad. Like, really, it's not one of my superpowers. And so I park way down the track of anywhere, or I try my hardest to get somewhere I don't need to park in a tight space. It's not one of my strengths. So if someone asks me for a lift, I'll be like, yeah, but what's the parking like? I won't say to them, yeah, I've got this, I can park as like a boss, because I haven't. So I won't go there. I won't say that I'm good at it. So all this podcast was sparked by seeing testimonials and this search and displaying reviews, which is great. But it feels like a trend that I've seen way too much of. So now my brain's not noticing it. I'm like, what I craved in that moment was somebody saying, I've got this, I've got you, I know my subject matter, I am a skilled coach, I can get you from here to here. If you work with me, we're good. You promise to do the work, you share openly with me, we'll collaborate on your healing journey or your growth journey or soulpreneur journey, got you. And I've done a reel, which I think I can put below as well. And I've done a graphic. So do you need another testimonial? Do you need to trust yourself? So I'd invite anybody who's a testimonial seeker, like I keep forgetting, because do you know what? I trust myself. I'd seen that just after coming off a coaching call, and I'm here to share my stories and my superpowers with you. So I don't shy away from that anymore. And it was an amazing call. That call has dramatically affected how that soul's going to express themselves. And I saw such a deep love for herself. I asked the most beautiful questions at the right time for that soul to embody and live more of her design unapologetically. That's a game changer. And so I came off that and I was like, and I come off calls going, do you know what? I rock. I've got a defined will center. The defined will center is I am. I am that. I own my talents, my gifts. I am a brilliant coach. And when I go to a yoga teacher or a coach, I want that person to go, yeah, I've got you. I know what I'm doing. I'm skilled. I trust myself. I trust myself to be able to work with you. And so all the testimonials in the world won't mean anything if you don't have that trust in yourself. It really dropped in. And I love asking questions and helping soulpreneurs grow. So I want to ask you the question, do you trust yourself? And if not, have a look why. Is there another course you need to do, or is the practice? Are you externally validated, where you might actually need some testimonials to believe, but how many do you need? At what stage can you go, actually, I've got this nailed, I'm good, I'm all right? Because when I look for a coach, I went for a weight loss coach last year. She was amazing. And I said, I feel stuck. And she says, well, do what I say, you won't be stuck. It's like, oh, I like that. I don't want someone to go, oh, I don't know, I'm all right. My clients have said this, but I don't trust myself. I'm not going to go with that energy. That work if you want to progress. But also, if you've got definition, if you've got a channel from your ajna to your throat, are you sharing your ideas with the world? What mindset beliefs are getting in your way? And have a look at them. If you are a soulpreneur who's into the spiritual realm, or who works with intuition and guides and all that kind of energy, I am running a beautiful 9-month program. It's really low cost for the time. We'll be together for 10 months, but 9 months, we have 1 month break in August. And this is to help you connect to your intuition, to really deeply trust yourself, to learn to work in the quantum field, to learn to raise your energetic vibration, and to learn tools to add to your kit. So you'll learn to hold circle, you'll learn to journey, so you can go and ask the most beautiful questions for your clients. You'll learn to connect to your guides. You'll learn how to do soul retrieval. So there's some beautiful practices that you can take and weave into your business. So it is a business expense, but it's magical. And yeah, I've just realized at the end of this that I believe in myself, and I believe that everyone who comes into that space will come out completely different, would have gone through their own transformation and be in such a different space to get downloads and get those intuitive hits and operate on a level with more flow and ease. Can subscribe, give me that social proof, but it helps more people who need to see this. So like and subscribe, or whatever channel you're on. And if it's something that you, especially with human design, that you're a bit confused about, because human design is really confusing at the start, I do regular monthly masterclasses and 5-day mini events to teach about the energy types, and I always give gifts for people who get a human design reading with me through that period. And yeah, ask me, and I'm really happy to come on and do a podcast and a video about it. All right, sending you so much love. Take care, and